The area is not exactly hip, but it's home to a Michelin-starred restaurant, Nobelhart and Schmutzig, one of Berlin's most fashionable places to eat. It opened in 2015 with a startup capital of 560,000 euros and a chef who had already made a name for himself. Micha Schäfer and his team cook up a 10-course meal every day.
We only use products from the area around Berlin. And of course, we only take the best ingredients. When I serve these spring onions today, I'll marinate them first in a little butter and yogurt whey, but they'll basically just taste of spring onions.
The full 10-course meal costs about 100 euros. The chef really means it when he says he only uses regional products. There's no olive oil, no pepper, and no lemon.
We're interested in finding the taste of this region. If you come here from Sao Paulo or San Francisco or Sydney or Beijing, you want to know what's the authentic cuisine of Berlin or the region. Is it just doner kebabs, sausage with curry ketchup and pork knuckle, or is there more to it?
Of course there is more, but even in the realm of fast food, more and more regional and organic products are being used. Ulrike Picha sells only locally sourced meat. Virtually the entire animal is used. She sells cuts of meat, fillets, and steaks. Everything else lands in the mincer and then on the grill. One of her burgers costs about 5 euros. Picha says it's not a recipe for getting rich, but she loves her work.
I want to know where the food that I eat comes from, and that's difficult in Berlin because it's such a huge city. That's why organic food has become so much more popular, because at least then customers know it can't be too bad.
For years now, consumers have been more selective about what they eat. More and more people want to know where their food comes from. For them, price is not the only issue when they decide what food to buy.
Your head tells you to pay more attention, and your stomach does too. The food tastes good. It's also a very human thing. I don't want food from far away. I want to be closer to whoever's producing my food.
You could hardly get any closer to the producer of your food than in this restaurant. Here you can see your salad growing behind the counter.
These ones have 4 weeks in the system, so they are ready to be consumed.
It's called vertical farming and can be used for growing produce in a skyscraper or even a spaceship.
The future is actually now. If you want fresh produce, not everyone has a balcony. I don't have a balcony in my apartment. So this is a way to have fresh vegetables inside your place.
This farming method uses no pesticides and surprisingly little electricity. Investors provided 200,000 euros startup capital. This diner is the first of its kind in the world. It's called the Good Bank.
Our dream is that there'll be lots of good banks. That we'll open a flagship store where guests can experience good bank farming and our amazing dishes on a larger scale. And also that we'll continue expanding.
For now, they're growing butterhead and oak leaf lettuce and baby kale. It's harvested as needed, so there's no waste. And diners get a salad that's as fresh as can be.